jalilade rahase Champions League ek had gas mein hanguman kick ve java naramenne bhagi dulanne bhidi dasate goal ek gannai sit sarasenne samarok venne saddeta denne we are one game one heart one game one heart Champions League this is where we start together we dream together we fight we are the champions the Champions League is finally one game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions. Under the light. We play for love, pride and pain. Child who dreams again. Nobody's here, no fear, no end. Just one dream that we defend. Marangal kikkagome, kalathil urudiyai minnavuname. Champions League varave, unarvadukke tarume. Cheer ekai gammak denne, kollo set ekama ek venne. Goal ekata kick ek denne. Champions League mein aramenne one game one heart Champions League satanai aramenne dibidenne jayaganne ekasihinata apiyanne one game one heart Champions League where dreams take part raise your flags feel the art football one game one heart Champions League, forever we play the spirit of football. Leads
A very good evening and welcome to the Colombo Racecourse as we are bringing you live pictures from Colombo as a big game on our cards tonight. Saunders Sports Club taking on New Star Sports Club in a massive encounter under the lights in Colombo. Both teams coming into this game unbeaten. Saunders nevertheless with played one game less than New Star. They have 2 wins and a draw to them to their names, and for New Star on the other hand, they are with a perfect record of 4 out of 4 wins here at the Sri Lanka Football Champions League 2025-2026 season. A massive game set here, to which will well and surely be a very interesting matchup between two quality sides. Saunders will really look to try and upset New Star here, who have really been in some run of form. 4 wins out of 4 for them, and they'll hope that that can be stopped tonight here at the Colombo Racecourse. It's the week 5 of this season's Sri Lanka Football Champions League, and a massive game. And I'm sure little by little the crowd will gather here at the racecourse as the night goes on. A thrilling encounter awaits us on Friday night at the lush green outfield here at the racecourse. A big one here tonight as both set of players take on the field together with the match officials. Saunders Sports Club led by their jersey number 11, Indiva Udara, and for New Star, Mohammad Azam in jersey number 4 will lead his team out for this big clash tonight. Hello. And it's all in readiness for kickoff as we have the match officials for the day. The men under pressure in a big clash. Main referee G.N. Robesh, assisted by Lairu Madhushankar and Asela Sirivardhana. And the fourth official M.U.S. Kumara. Match commissioner Ravin Rajakaruna. And for Saunders Sports Club, massive game for these lads in starting that number 3 defensive position. Priyadarshan, Nalim, Mufazal, youngster Pathum Gimhan, Samira Pereira, skipper Indiba Udara, Abdul Aziz, Danushka Dhananjay, Frank, Roger Philip, and Janssen Allison in goal for Saunders Sports Club, who will be stripped off in yellow this night against the New Star Sports Club. And for New Star Sports Club in the blue jerseys, in starting Mohammad Al Fatih, Mohammad Azam with the captain's armband, Mohammad Umar, Mohammad Tilham, Mohammad Fazal, the veteran and the most experienced player on the park, will really look to try and make a difference. Nadika Pushpakumar, Mohammad Atif, Mohammad Roshan, and Indeepa Fernando will really look to stay in goal and try and keep Saunders Sports Club at bay. Vital Audaja and Ton Gabel will start for New Star in up front. And a massive game. Saunders coached by Shanta Siri and head coach for New Star Sports Club, Imran Hussain. New Star with early position. Will be very important for teams to start off well in games like this. It's a big one here. It's a big clash. As these two teams, well known in the Sri Lanka football fraternity as well, will look to stamp the authority. Saunders, skipper Induvara, keeping good composure. New Star looking to break free here quite early on. And they've been a corner, early corner for New Star Sports Club.
New Star on a roll, having won all their games leading up to this match. Main factor being the guy who took that corner, Mohammad Fazal, as Janssen Alassane collects it. Who played his first game last week. Coming out of his box, dangerous. He didn't need to. Saunders debuting Clovis Frank in the number 33 jersey. The man in action right now takes a shot. Finds just the side netting. Last week's inclusion of Roger Felipe completely changed things for Saunders. Felipe literally ran the show, scoring twice, including a beautiful free kick goal. I think today's match will be decided on who will win the midfield battle, as we see the first yellow card. 2-footer challenge by Mohammad Roshan.
No nonsense from the referee as well. Straight away going to his pocket.
Definitely so. A studs up challenge.
Early set piece for Saunders Sports Club. Skipper Udara with the free kick duties for the men in yellow. Plenty of white shirts in that penalty area. Look to whip this one in.
Indri Udara whips it in. Auja clears it away, but only up until Danuka Dhananjaya, who takes a shot straight at Indipa Fernando. Pressing high up is Saunders. Another enticing clash in this group as Sanoj Samira goes down holding his face. Looks like an arm to his face. Intentional or unintentional, we'd have to wait and see. Guilty man is Afru Tognebele. All's good as Indipa Fernando. Slight fumble, but collects it. Nalim to Felipe.
Just deflected off Pathum Gimhana for throw-in for New Star. Taken quickly. Trying to play it in close quarters, but Saunders once again win a free kick. New Star have been guilty of conceding some early free kicks. Now the debutant trying to make a difference here. New Star, the undefeated team in this Champions League season. But as we speak, yet another rather foul against Saunders Sports Club.
Bit of wrestling between Mohammad Atif and Abdul Aziz.
And if anything that has gone by in these 6.5 minutes now, I think it will be quite a physical battle between these two teams. And whoever performs and who's physically, who has the upper hand till the end of the 90 minutes will well and surely be on that winning side.
And I won't be surprised if there are 1 or 2 red cards in this game as well.
Indeed, the referee, the match officials will be busy men on the park tonight. Huge game in this Group A. New Star yet to drop points. Saunders have played 1 game less, but they have 1 draw, as they did leave points in that drawn encounter. Intercepted by Bathum Gimhan, but eventually loses possession.
Ball in search of Pathum Gimhan on the left. Some pushing and shoving on Mohammad Atif. Skipper Udara. Abdul Aziz with the long throw in. Pathum Gimhan heads it away and Nadik Pushpumar clears it for New Star. Up on the left, Tognabele against Nalim. Fazal puts it forward. Sanoj Samir puts that out. Diagonal ball goes out of play. Surprised to see New Star playing their ace attacking midfielder, or the midfield maestro, as we say, Mohammad Fazal, as the lone striker up front. He would be better off in that midfield. But Imran Hussain has some other ideas as Saunders on the attack. A clash between Clovis Frank and Indipa Fernando. Fernando in agony, holding his hamstring, right hamstring. Let's wait and see.
That heavy touch from Frank, just giving the New Star goalkeeper some leewage there. But he's done some damage to himself as well in the process. But good alert goalkeeping. He came out, Fernando.
On your screen was the assistant coach of New Star, Mohammad Haslan. But New Star do have the head coach, Imran Hussain, on the bench today after missing out a couple of games. We are back underway. That's the Saunders bench. Second from your right was the head coach of Saunders, Dishant Siri. Deepa Fernando still in agony. Don't think he's able to continue.
Huge moment in the game, we could say, for New Star Sports Club. Might be forced to go into that change.
They do only have one goalkeeper on the bench. That's Mohammad Shade. An under 23 player, marquee player, youngster, not much experience. It'll be a big call. This was what happened a few moments ago. Earns a free kick.
Yet another set piece. Fernando setting up a four-man wall. Oh, and nothing out of it. A wasteful one for Saunders Sports Club.
Felipe was accurate in every aspect last week, but not on this occasion. Sanjuga Priyadarshan misses it. Mohammad Fazal turning, and it's Dhanuka Dhananjay by the looks of it who blocks that effort from Fazal.
Indeed, and that passage of players brought some life to this crowd here at the racecourse. Corner taken shortly. Fazal whips that one in straight at Saunders skipper Udara. Kept it alive, Pathum Gimhan, but it will be yet another corner for New Star Sports Club.
Fazal takes it quickly. Abdulaziz up front to Frank. Felipe back to Frank. Battling with Auja.
A wayward pass, just losing position, New Star. And now Saunders have really been guilty in gifting away position. But this time around, not the best of passes as Saunders looking to counter. Pathum Gimhan just trying to produce some flair. But once again intercepted. This is good from Saunders Sports Club. They're playing a very high line and played on well for Pathum Gimhan. Right in front. And well done by Fernando, who comes out and will keep Saunders at bay for a while. But good end-to-end football here between these two teams. Pathum Gimhan with a good opportunity to try and break that deadlock. That through ball almost being played. Udara. That through ball a tad bit too heavy for Pathum Gimhan, but no nonsense defensive work coming in from New Star as they put it out for a throw in. This was that incident. They should have done better, Pathum Gimhan there. We could say a golden opportunity going down in vain for Saunders Sports Club.
Saunders will be missing the creative force in midfield. Sundaraj Naresh today as Felipe once again takes a shot away from the target.
A shot from quite far out as well. getting nothing out of it. But once again, winning back position was Saunders, but the referee straight away having a word with the New Star skipper. This will be a free kick in a good favorable position for Saunders Sports Club. There's plenty of blue shirts will be behind the ball. That's the incident. Skipper of New Star Sports Club, Mohammad Azam, just going in carelessly there. Set piece in favor of Saunders here. Surely there will be plenty of Saunders supporters present here. They'll need a good set piece from either of these two players who are standing over it. Looks like it will be one man who will be given the duties to go at it. Debutant Frank over this free kick. And he's skied it and made a mess of it. And set piece work hasn't been quite well for Saunders Sports Club in this opening 21 minutes or so.
Maybe Frank was watching a bit of rugby in the evening. Here's Felipe. Sanoj Samir finds Frank. Pathum Gimman was in an offside position. That's why he didn't go after the ball. Nadika Pushpakumara misplacing that pass, which resulted in another free kick for Saunders. They've been getting quite a few of those, but haven't been able to test the limping Indeep Fernando. Drivudara whips it in, good ball in, but cleared away. Here's Abdul Aziz. Abdul Aziz in that Sri Lanka national futsal squad, who will be travelling to Thailand day after tomorrow for the first ever SAF futsal championship, including Mohammad Tillam of New Star. All up front. The defense does well to shepherd that ball out for a goal kick. all over the defense for Ahuja. Beg your pardon, Tognebele, but he's offside. Yep, clearly offside. An easy decision for assistant referee Lahiru Madhushankar. Now Fazal, who has rightfully dropped back and put Tilham up front. They've realized that they're losing that midfield battle. Good strength shown by Clovis Frank. Here's Pathum Gimhan. Shoved away. Good strength shown. Pathum Gimhan holding his face. Ooh. Was that an elbow across the face of Pathum Gimhan? A slight one. Not much malice in that. Nivan Robesh, an experienced FIFA referee, the most senior referee in Sri Lanka. Aziz takes the free kick quickly. Priyadarshana. Abdulaziz steals that ball from Pushpa Kumara, but his volleyed effort curling away from the target. Took a deflection. They still have a corner. Ziad Mufassal towards the far post. Nalim unable to head it. Frank. Just a tame side-footed effort. Umar. Sanoj Samir taking that man out and going into the book himself.
Good defensive tackle coming in. Throw in taken quickly from Fazal. And yet another corner coming up for New Star Sports Club. We haven't seen much of shots on target. Set piece work have been poor from Saunders Sports Club in this half an hour of play. But now New Star, a shot from one of the hardest angles you could get. And he's put it straight for a goal kick.
Poor decision making from Thilam. Definitely should have sent the ball across the face of the goal or cut back in. He apologizes to the bench. It was a good move. Had acres of space. Definitely. Should have put that ball across the face of the goal. Had a few New Star jerseys inside the box. Another offside call on Ahuja. Frank turns. Udara to Pathum Gimhan. Abdul Aziz. Aziz goes down. Nothing much in it. Not the best of goal kicks from Alassane. Felipe. Mufassal misses that ball. The New Star returns the favour. And that's a penalty. Took a bit of time. Nivon Robesh. Let's see what happened here. Yes, indeed. The guilty man. Looks of it, it was Mohammad Roshan, who is already in the books for yellow.
Indeed, a brain-fed moment from the skipper Mohammad Roshan. The Saunders players are pleading for Mohammad Roshan to receive his second yellow and give the marching orders. But will be very interesting to see the final decision from the referee. But he straight away pointed at the spot. Once again, Frank just running at the defense a tad bit too heavy, that one touch, and then that was quite the brain-fed moment. It was not Mohammad Roshan. And it's the Saunders Skipper steps up for this spot kick to try and break the deadlock. And Udara makes no mistake. Saunders with the first goal. And a massive, massive one for Saunders here. And it's the men in yellow who draw first blood and go ahead in this all-important fixture. And as things stand, it could be New Star Sports Club who will be facing their first defeat as things stand, but plenty of time left in this game. But no mistake, right down the middle, and Fernando going the wrong way.
Jersey number 11, Indriba Udara.
Indriba Udara, the goal scorer for Saunders Sports Club, the skipper, stepping up when it really needed. The New Star will have to do it the hard way. They'll have to come from behind to try and keep their unbeaten tagline alive. Once again, some good football from Saunders. They're really playing in that front foot and playing a good positive brand of football. Pathum Gimhana now.
Nice bit of passing from Saunders. Final pass in that attacking third, missing. There's Frank. Ziad Mufassal turns. Finds himself space. Abdulaziz. It's Auja who gets the ball, but Sanjuka Priyadarshana was alert to it. Tackles coming thick and fast. And the free kick goes in favor of Saunders. A burst of energy into the game after a few minutes of meandering. The goal certainly liven things. Pathum Gimhan gets to the ball first on the left. Auja puts a leg in. Corner. He's asking from his number 18, Mohammad Atif, where were you in defense? Rightfully so, Auja had to come from midfield to pull off that covering tackle. The ball is well over. Referee had seen it. Ziad Mufassal trying to be a bit too cheeky. The delivery, a good one. Kane cleared away, but the men in yellow have possession. Dhananjay Priyadarshana. Tilham intercepts. Again, Abdulaziz finds the ball. That through ball intercepted. Tilham twisting and turning. Abdulaziz puts in the tackle. Felipe once again. His radar is off tonight.
Indeed, he's really not wearing his shooting boots this evening. He's really failed to find the target as well. He's taken some shots from range, but still not being able to find the target. So that will be an area of concern for Saunders, as a beautiful long ball being played for Mohammad Fazal. Tries to cut back inside, but dealt well by the defense. physical contest continues as we approach the final 4 minutes of regular time in this first half. Once again intercepted. New Star searching for that equalizing goal. Had an opportunity to play that through ball. Delayed it, but still position with New Star. Dribbles at the edge of the box. Massive tackle. Massive sliding tackle coming in. Now New Star managing to keep hold of position. Plays that long ball, trying to find Mohammad Fazal. But goes all the way back to Fernando. And a good through ball being played. Keeps it alive. But the assistant referee says otherwise. And that will be a throw in favor of Saunders Sports Club to follow. Tilham just not quick on that occasion. Try and keep that ball alive.
Abdul Aziz battling with Atif.
Once again now throw in for Saunders Sports Club, taking their time in set pieces like this. They have that liberty to do so. They're currently in the lead. Again having options, but brought down Frank. Referee says none done. So it will be a throw in favor of Blue Star. Blue Star have really come out to play here. Rather New Star in blue. Looking to try and equalize proceedings here. But as things stand, they might be having to do the hard yards in that second half coming up. Yet another throw in. Throw in after throw in for New Star. Can they have one last chance? Probably a shot on target to put some pressure on Saunders. 3 minutes of added time to conclude this first half. And a long ball being played, but good alert stuff from the Saunders keeper, who's been rock solid in the back. Haven't done much this evening. Trying to find Frank up front. Once again winning a throw-in. It's been a tale of throw-ins for either side in this last couple of minutes of this first half. Surely the flag will go up against Siad. Around a minute and a half left of added time. Can New Star just have one final chance? Once again, not the best of clearances coming in. It will be a throw-in. It's been a very physical battle between these two sides in this opening 45 minutes. Once again, just off his screens, but live now. It was the goalkeeper of Saunders who was once again put into work. They look to just run this clock down now. They look into go into that break as soon as possible. And Saunders wouldn't have asked for a better start in this game. Ball still alive for Saunders. Position. Udara spreading it out wide. Long ball being played. But a challenge. A slight shove from the back. Had some shouts from the Saunders supporters here. But referee says nothing in it. It's the 48th minute. And with that, that's the conclusion of the first half. And it's Saunders Sports Club who goes into the break with the lead of 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, the score at half-time is Saunders 1, New Star 0.
A massive second 45 minutes coming up here at Racecourse. Saunders will be happy with how things went out in that first half. New Star have failed to find some shots on target and try and put some pressure on the Saunders defense. But plenty of work for Mohammad Fazal and his men. Try and get back into this game to equalize proceedings. As you see the halftime score confirmation. Saunders 1, New Star 0. And the undefeated team can be in danger of that tagline in the next 1 hour or so. As you see the highlights of that first half. It was attacks that came after and after for Saunders Sports Club. But New Star's defense stayed put. Try and keep them at bay. New Star on the other hand haven't had much opportunities. This was one good opportunity from Dilham, but he just puts it away. And when this was that penalty incident, quite the brain fade moment. But then making no mistake from the spot was skipper Udara, who gave Saunders a much deserving lead, which has led them into the break. As New Star will have to do it the hard way to try and get back into this game and try and win it, because they are yet to lose a game or even drop points in this season's Champions League. So we'll head into a quick commercial break and be back with a much anticipated second half on the other side.
Jalilade Rase Champions League එක හද ගැස්මේ හැඟුමන් කික්වේ ජවයෙන් නැරවෙන්නේ පාගි දුලන්නේ විහිදී දසතේ ගෝල් එක ගන්නයි සිත් සැරසෙන්නේ සැමරොක් වෙන්නේ සද්දෙට දෙන්නේ We are one game, one heart. One game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions. Under the light.
ஃபுட்பால்கள் புதுமொழியே இரங்கள் மதங்கள் கடந்திடுமே ஒன்றாய் இணைந்து பயணித்தொன்றாய் எல்லைகள் தாண்டிடுமோ
The lights are shining, the crowd will roll. This is the moment we waited for. The passion's rising, the call is clear. The Champions League is finally one game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. We are the champions. Under the light. We play for love, pride and fame. For every child who dreams again. No borders here, no fear, no end. Just one dream that we defend.
மரங்கள் கிக்க ஆகாமே களத்தில் உறுதியாய் மின்னவும் நாமே சாம்பியன்ஸ் லீக் வரவே உணர்வது கேட்டருமே
Cheer එකයි කැම්මක් දෙන්නේ කොල්ලො සෙට් එකම එක් වෙන්නේ ගෝල් එකට කික් එක දෙන්නේ Champions League මේ ඇරඹෙන්නේ One game, one heart, Champions League සටනයි ඇරඹෙන්නේ පිපි දෙන්නේ ජය ගන්නේ එක සිහිනට අපි යන්නේ One game, one heart, Champions League where dreams take part. Raise your flags, feel the art. Football, one game, one heart. Hey oh, one dream, one star. Hey oh, one game, one heart. Champions League, forever we play. The spirit of football leads the way.
Welcome back to the live action here from Racecourse. A massive second 45 minutes coming up for both teams. Saunders will really look to see this slender lead of 1 goal. But New Star, the team who have been unbeaten in this Champions League season, will look to try and keep that tagline later after this game. But they'll have to do it the hard way, and they'll have to come from behind. And that will be quite the test for this New Star outfit. As New Star making some changes. And the jersey number 5, Mohammad Umar, being taken off. As Mohammad Shakir, probably a very attacking mindset change from coach Imran Hussain. A massive second 45 minutes. Probably some important words just before the second half kicks off from skipper Udara for Saunders Sports Club. That it'll hope that their side can keep this slender lead and take all 3 points against this undefeated New Star outfit and handing them their first loss. New Star Sports Club will have the hard yards of coming from behind, and some stern words from experienced Mohammad Fazal. And New Star won't have asked for much bigger player. Experience of his caliber will really help this New Star outfit to try and come from behind. And it's New Star Sports Club who kicked things off for this second half. A massive second 45 minutes coming up for them. Once again, New Star as things look like, I think Saunders will do the bulk of defensive work in this second 45 minutes, as New Star winning a free kick with just a minute played in this second half. This could be a massive moment in this game, and New Star wouldn't have asked for a better spot to win this free kick. Mohammad Fazal, who keeps that ball, has already scored a free kick in this campaign, and that free kick really came at the death of that game, which really helped New Star to get all 3 points. And can he repeat that moment of brilliance tonight and try and equalize proceedings here? Mohammad Fazal, and almost. It was a brilliant set piece. I think one of the best set pieces we have seen tonight. Just dipped. A valiant effort from Mohammad Fazal, and good early intentions of attack from New Star Sports Club.
New Star with a positive response after being second best to Saunders in that first half. Rightfully bringing in a forward and out forward in Mohammad Shakir, replacing Mohammad Umar. Saunders player down. Danuka Dhananjaya is the man who's down. See what happened here. Him and Ahuja. Getting clattered onto Ahuja was Dhananjaya. 3-man collision. Right in the rib cage. He seems fine. Pathum Gimhan on the left, cuts back in. No way through. Abdul Aziz. Throw in Saunders. Tognebele deemed offside for the third time in this match. Pathum Gimhan gets past one. Final pass in search of Frank, being intercepted. And again, Felipe.
Once again, now Saunders really keeping hold of position, drawing this New Star team, making things really difficult for them, especially in the middle of the park. Skipper Udar gives it out to Frank. Frank scanning his options, gives the ball out, and a really good delivery, but he's made a mess of it.
Roger Felipe, after having a faultless first game, he's nowhere close to his best.
Indeed, from that position, he should find the target at least. Saunders might be thinking they almost had a 2-goal cushion here. And can this New Star outfit just punish them? Try and first equalize proceedings and try and find that winner as well.
Udara. No nonsense clearance from Nalim. Fazal. Offside for the fourth time is Tognabele. Yes, he was brought down, but was initially offside.
Indeed, the fourth time he's been offside, as Nawood mentioned. That's how the Saunders defense is playing. They have absolutely trapped this new star forward. Once again, a free kick going against Pathum Gimana and Saunders. Splitting the case that it was a shoulder charge, but nevertheless. Clearing their line and winning position. I think that is good from a new star. Tilham keeps it alive. Down this left flank. What can he produce? He's had a decent first half. But now once again, a long ball being played to Pathum Gimhan with acres of space for Frank. But once again, not the best of Pathum Gimhan we have seen. Intentions were all right, but execution was just not there for Saunders. There's now New Star on the other end trying to attack, but dealt well by this Saunders defense. There's now once again put in for a throw in. Dhananjay lays it out for Pathum Gimhan, who puts that ball towards Frank, but almost a fumble in the back. But now Pereira sending it all the way back. Pereira. He's been brilliant for Saunders in the back. Once again, a through ball being played, but Newstall just showing some urgency. Chances may not come so easy for the lads in blue. Whenever they come, they'll have to grab onto it. We are a very decent crowd present here on Friday night at the racecourse. Once again, a through ball being played. And a shot, and almost finding the back of the net. And looks like it will be a corner as well.
The first real chance for New Star, and it's Tognabele, who after a long while found himself in an onside position. Now through Tognabele against the veteran Sanoj Samir.
Once again, a good attacking move from New Star, but just not able to threat the Saunders keeper in goal, who's done some damage to himself, and the medics been called upon.
That New Star player clashing onto the side of Alassane. Good crowd has gathered in here today at the race course, in the pavilion and on the banks as well. A lot of the fans have travelled from Panadura, the home base of New Star, as well as Peta. Saunders comes from the Price Park boys. Tillam. Ball up front. Priyadarshana clearing it.
Tillam had that option of switching play, but opts to go on his own. Dribbles his way around and wins a free kick.
Well, if Saunders were running the show in the first half, it's all New Star in the second.
Indeed, and I think that was well expected coming into this second 45 minutes. Saunders will have to do the bulk of defensive work. Three-man wall set by Saunders. Tillam whips it straight at the wall. And he's had quite an off day as he loses position. And it's Frank who looked to a counter. 2 against 1. But his turn gives New Star defense to come back and win back position.
Opportunity falling for Roger Felipe, but Indipa Fernando was the fastest to the ball.
Thilam just too slow on the ball, but wins a free kick nevertheless against his opposite number. But taken quickly. And a shot from range. And once again failing to find the target. But keeping the Saunders defence a bit on their heels. Thilam once again trying to do a bit too much.
Danuku Dhananjay suffering from cramps.
Very hot and humid day here. We had cooler conditions in that evening session, but with the lights coming on, the players tend to sweat a lot more. Danuku Dhananjay well and surely feeling it. Thilam from the edge of the box finds the target but fails to breach the Saunders defence. And Saunders breathe yet another attacking way, managing to keep New Star at bay.
Here's Patum Gimman towards the byline, crosses it in, cut back. Roger Felipe once again away from the target. Lazy and without intent. That's how you could describe Felipe's performance here today. After a stunning first game, not even 24 hours after landing in Sri Lanka last week, compared to this, well, a shadow of himself.
Danuku Dhananjay continues to go down, and the referee might have to take a decision because the stretchers have come on. Saunders Sports Club have had opportunities to double this lead and try and get that 2-goal cushion. Danuku Dhananjay has really gone in for those challenges without any fear. The aftermath of that is that he'll be stretched off, as Saunders will have to make a forced change here. Not the sight you want to see in any form of sport, a player being stretched off. But Dhananjay's work done for the night. He's been brilliant at the back for Saunders Sports Club, and his absence, Saunders Sports Club will hope that it may not come and haunt them later on. There's a forced change for the men in yellow.
Substitution for Saunders. Jersey number 30, Dhananjaya is replaced by jersey number 15, Mohammad Zaid. Not very often you'll see a defender being replaced by a forward, especially when you're leading 1-0.
Indeed, now then, especially when leading against an unbeaten side, some think tanks will look to just park that bus and take all 3 points. But Saunders, I'm thinking otherwise. They want to try and get another goal in and put this game into bed.
Afro gets a corner. Referee Ivan Robesh have seen something unwanted inside that 6-yard box. So he's having a word with Afru Tognabele, Abdul Aziz and Sanjuka Priyadarshana. Stern word from Nivan Robesh. Fazal with the delivery. Header from Mohammad Shakir going over. And talking about the replacement, substitute for Saunders, not a bad one to have to come off the bench. Sri Lanka under 17 skipper Mohammad Zaid. Around 15 minutes plus added time to be played in this game. Yellow card for Vital Ahuja.
He just swinging his hand straight at the face of Saunders skipper Udaro, who's back on his feet. Time well and surely running against New Star, a team known for late goals. But free kick taken quickly as there been another one. And the referee going into the books yet another time. Players being booked. Referee having a word to as he wants to get on with the proceedings. Set piece coming in favor of Saunders Sports Club.
The two marquee players standing over this, Ziad Mufassal and Mohammad Zaid. It's Mufassal unable to get past the three-man wall. Azam, Felipe, frustration showing in the face of Roger Felipe, who has had a torrid Friday evening so far.
New Star with yet another change.
Substitution for New Star. Jersey number 18, Mohammad Atif is replaced by jersey number 9, Mohammad Shakib.
Big changes coming in from the New Star camp. They're searching for that equalizing goal since skipper Udara's spot kick. Now New Star just not getting a good shot out of it, but a massive opportunity have gone in vain for the lads in blue to try and equalize things heading into the final 10 minutes. Now once again dribbling his way around, but the cross too easy for the Saunders keeper. And this is what Saunders would want to do, just run that clock down now. A big 10 minutes coming up. New Star number 3 really dribbled his way around. Put a good, decent cross, Mohammad Al-Fatiq. What a brilliant burst down that left wing. Just couldn't put a good ball and try and find a teammate in the penalty box. Rather found the Saunders keeper. A giant of a man between the sticks for Saunders Sports Club. Now Tilham. Can he produce a moment of magic for New Star? Fazal. Back to Fazal, who puts that ball, and a brilliant ball. But a save that has really kept Saunders in a winning position. And a massive save, a brilliant cross in from Mohammad Fazal as well. And the header almost finding the back of the net. But Saunders goalkeeper thought otherwise to keep it out. Jansan once again will be put into work, but the assistant referee raises his flag for an offside. Now once again some good 1-2 football, but just a bit too heavy from the Saunders number 21, who had his intentions right. Abdul Aziz, that was that header almost just dipping in, almost catching him off his line as well. Jansan doing well to put in for a corner. The header came in from Tongbele. Once again, Pathum Gimhan. Casual one for Fernando, who's not brought into action for some time in the second half. But a massive clearance from Nalim. A massive defensive effort. Now a through ball being played. Keeper comes off his guard, but straight at him. And New Star, they have really knocked on the door, but not being able to breach this defense. Rather breach Jansan, who's so big in stature. And these New Star forwards have really found it difficult to get past him. Abdul Aziz being limped off the field. Good sportsmanship coming in from young Tilham as well, helping his fellow opposition player off the field. Looks like a change in formation for Saunders Sports Club. Looks like Pathum Gimhan has just dropped back as they were forced to bring on the youngster Mohammad Said in place of Dhananjay. There's Pathum Gimhan just dropping back, letting young Zaid play in his natural position. That will be a very big change for Pathum Gimhan. He's formerly known to play as that attacking role, but in these dying embers, his defensive mindset and effort will really count for Saunders. Once again, Long ball being played. New Star. A touch quite heavy. And brilliant from Nalim, who's been brilliant in the back for Saunders Sports Club. Here goes Saunders. Frank, who's been quite silent in the second half. Been brought to action, but straight at the defense. A good attacking move. Probably just trying to run the clock down as well. Just 2 minutes left of regular time. Surely there will be added time here. We had some injury stoppages. And now Saunders going right to the corner. Fighting hard was the number 8 of Saunders Sports Club. Now once again, New Star. It's an opportunity, but a pass and a good tackle from Pathum Gimhan has let this Saunders attack to try and get another goal. He had options in the right side. Abdul Aziz was pleading for that ball, but young Zaid just didn't catch that. And a through ball being played. Is this what New Star needed? A shot taken, but fails to find the target. And New Star has had a golden opportunity right at the brink of the 90th minute to try and break this Saunders defense. And a bulk of 7 minutes of added time at the 90. So New Star still in it to try and at least salvage a point here.
There will be a minimum of 7 minutes of added time.
Here's Roshan. Muhammad Al-Fatih being a naughty boy on that occasion. Long throw in towards Roshan. Frank gets the ball. Tilham against his fellow Sri Lanka futsal colleague Abdulaziz. The through ball up front. Alassane comes out and hacks it downwards. Here's Mohammad Zaid. Cuts back in. On his left, shoots. Didn't have venom as he would have liked.
Decent. Saunders won't mind this. Another opportunity to run that clock down. As Abdulaziz once again down, but being picked up by his teammate, the futsal teammate, as Nawad mentioned, Mohammad Tilham, who's had a pretty mediocre game here. Once again winning a throw in. Saunders keeping it right at the corner. They'll hope this remaining 4 minutes or so of added time will go by as soon as possible. But still, New Star looking to attack, but Pereira with a massive clearance. But the ball not going out, but straight away to Fernando, all the way to the back. There's New Star. It's now or never for them. And as things stand, New Star Sports Club might be facing their first defeat of the season after winning 4 out of 4. And Saunders will continue to probably keep that undefeated tagline at the end of their Week 5 encounter. Nice through ball being played. Abdul Al Fatiq. And bringing that ball into that box and now winning a corner. And around 2 minutes left of added time. Needed that block from the Saunders number 3, who's still down on the floor after the aftermath of that interception. Priyadarshana taking it corner quickly, but Fazal once again a big row from the crowd as Saunders once again wins a free kick. Roger playing a brilliant diagonal ball to Frank, who gets past one but fails to get past the second.
Al Fatiq finally gets a yellow card. Though Frank got away from that tackle. It was a nasty one. Referee brings back play. Indriya Udara whips this in. Header! Header by Clovis Frank. Straight at Indeepa Fernando. That's the end of the game. The Price Park boys have defeated New Star. New Star's unbeaten streak is over. After 3 games. Big win for the men in yellow.
Indeed, a massive win led by their skipper, who made no mistake from the spot. Some words being exchanged by both set of players, but it's been a brilliant game, a physical battle throughout the 90 minutes. But probably the emotions getting the better of this New Star outfit, who suffer their first defeat of the season. Saunders Sports Club will continue to keep their unbeaten tagline as they give New Star their first defeat of the season, and handshakes all around. That's what you want to see after a good 90 minutes of quality football being played between two good sides. But it's Saunders Sports Club who take all 3 points. And a brilliant game of football under the lights here at Racecourse. A Friday night that well and surely was on the cards. That will be a very thrilling game. And as things stand in Group A, Saunders will be the only side yet to defeat a game here. As you see the full-time score confirmation, Saunders 1, New Star 0. They really knocked on the door all second 45 minutes, but was not good enough to try and get that equalizing goal. A second half which New Star did really well in attack, but just couldn't find the target on occasions. Saunders, coming into the second 45 minutes, was well and surely knew that they had to do the bulk of defensive work. Mohamed Al Fatiq was quite instrumental down that left wing, but was just not good enough to try and find that equalizing goal. That was, I think, the best effort, and this as well, we just couldn't try and keep it on target, and almost Frank making it a 2-goal cushion right at the brink of full time. Nevertheless, the lads in yellow have beaten the side who had won all 4 games out of 4, as they hand in their first loss of the campaign for New Star. We have my co-commentator now, Vijay Vikrama, down there with the post-match interview.
අප සමග එකතු වෙනවා අද තරගේ man of the match මොහමඩ් නලීම් අද වැදගත් තරගයක් වෙනවා සෝන්ඩර්ස් කණ්ඩායමට මොකද අපරාජිත නිව්ස්ටාර් කණ්ඩායමත් සමග තමයි තරඟ වදින්නේ අද තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය ඒ වගේම ලකුණු තුන වැදගත් වෙනවා සෝන්ඩර්ස් කණ්ඩායමට අද තරගයේදී මොන වගේ හැඟීමක්ද කණ්ඩායමක් වශයෙන් ඒ වගේම ඔබටත් තිබ්බේ
ඇත්තට අපේ සෝන්ඩර්ස් ටීම් එකේ දිනනට මම හරි සතුටු වෙනවා අපේ කෝචස්ලා අපේ ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ඇත්තට සතුටු දවසක් අපේ ඔක්කොම ඩ්‍රෙසින් රූම් එකේ කතා වුණේ අපි මේ පොයින්ට්ස් න කොහොම හරි ගන්නවා මේ වටිනාකම් මැච් එක අපි කොහොම හරි ගන්නවා කියලා.
අපරාජිත කණ්ඩායමක් නිව්ස්ටාර් කණ්ඩායම. ඉතින් එම තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කිරීම මොටිවේෂන් එකක් වශයෙන් සෝන්ඩර්ස් කණ්ඩායමට කොතරම් වැදගත් වෙනවද සුපර් 8 වටේට යද්දී?
අපි කොහොම හරි අපි මේ මැච් ටික අපි ඉදිරි මැච් ටික අපි දිනනවා අපි අපේ ටීම් එකේ ඔක්කොම කෝචස්ලා ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ඔක්කොම එකතු කරලා මේ මැච් එක අනිත් මැච් එකත් අපි ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න බලනවා.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි ඉදිරි තරඟවල සුබ වතන.
අස්ලාම් අලයිකුම්.
Had a massive game in the back. Nalim earned a well-deserved man of the match performance. And Saunders wouldn't have asked for a rock-solid performance from him, as we have yet another interview down there.
අප සමග දැන් එකතු වෙනවා නිව්ස්ටාර් කණ්ඩායමේ ප්‍රධාන පුහුණුකරු ඉම්රාන් හුසේන්. ඉම්රාන් අපරාජිතව තමයි මේ තරගයට ආවේ සෝන්ඩර්ස් කණ්ඩායම ලීස් පාසු නැහැ. ඉතින් අද තරගයේදී මොන වගේ සූදානම්ද තිබ්බේ නිව්ස්ටාර් කණ්ඩායම වශයෙන් ඒ වගේම අද තරගයේ මොනවද වැරදුනේ?
මර්ධන කිව්වෙවිලා දැන් අපි දිගට මැච් ගෙවුව නිසා ඇවිල්ලා අපේ ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ඉන්ජරි පර්සන්ටේජ් එක පොඩ වැඩියෙන් තිබ්බා. මට ඒ වුණාට ඇවිල්ලා අපේ මොමන්ටම්ස් එක ඇවිල්ලා බේසිකලි මේ විනිං ෆෝකස් එක දිගටම තියාගෙන යන්න ඕනේ. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ හැම මැච් එකම දිනන්න ඕනේ කියලා තමයි ෆෝකස් එක තමයි අපි මේ මැච් එක අපි පටන් ගත්තේ.
ඒ වගේම තමයි දැන් අද තරගයේදී පටන් ගත්තේ මේ ෆෝවර්ඩ් කෙනෙකුත් නැතුව ෆසාල් තමයි සෙන්ටර් ෆෝවර්ඩ් පොසිෂන් එකේ ප්ලේ කරේ. ඒක මිස්ටේක් එකක් හැටියට ඔබ දකින්නවද නැත්නම් මම හිතනවා සෙකන්ඩ් හාෆ් එකේ ඒක චේන්ජ් කරලා ශාකිර්ව ගෙනාවා?
ඒක තමයි ශාකිර් ඇවිල්ලා ඕල්රෙඩි ශාකිරන් තිල්හම් ඉන්ජරි බට් තිල්හම් දාලා අපි සෙල්ලම් කරා. ශාකිර් අපි තියාගත්ත ඇවිල්ලා ඒ නිසා තමයි ඇවිල්ලා අපිට ඇවිල්ලා මේ ෆසාල්ව ෆෝඩර් ගාන්න කිව්වේ. ඊට පස්සේ ඇවිල්ලා අපි චේන්ජ් කරලා මිඩ් එකට ආවට පස්සේ බෝල් සප්ලයි වුණා ඇවිල්ලා ස්ට්‍රයික් සයිඩ් ස්කෝර් කරන්න. බට් අන්ෆෝචුනේට්ලි ඇවිල්ලා අපි ගෝල් ස්කෝර් අපිට chance එක තිබ්බා බට් අපි මිස් කරගත්තා.
ෆස්ට් හාෆ් එකට වඩා සෙකන්ඩ් හාෆ් එකේ පර්ෆෝමන්ස් එක ගොඩක් ඉම්ප්‍රූව්මන්ට් එකක් තිබ්බා. නමුත් දැන් මේ වගේ තරඟ තමයි වැදගත් වෙන්නේ සුපර් 8 එකට යද්දිත් කණ්ඩායමේ තිබෙන ස්ට්‍රෙන්ත්ස් ඇන්ඩ් වීක්නසස් විශේෂයෙන් දුර්වලතා හඳුනා ගන්න මොන වගේ දේවල්ද දකින්නේ? ඒ වගේම ඉදිරියේදී මොන වගේ දේවල්ද කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ?
නෝමලි ඇවිල්ලා සවුන්ඩර්ස් ටීම් එක මට දන්නවා අවුරුදු 100ට වැඩිය තියෙන හොඳම ටීම් එකක්. බට් ඒගොල්ලෝගේ ප්ලේයින් එක අපිට දන්නවා ඇවිල්ලා ඒගොල්ලෝ අද ප්‍රෙෂර් කරපු එක ඇවිල්ලා අපිට බෝල් ගන්නක අපිට සෙටල් වෙන්න ඉඩ තිබ්බේ නැහැ. අපිට සෙටල් වෙන්න නැතුව තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ඒ නිසා තමයි අපිට ඇවිල්ලා බෝල් ප්ලේයින් කරන්න අපිට පොඩ අමාරු වුණා ෆස්ට් හාෆ් එකේ. බට් ඒක ඇවිල්ලා අපි සෙකන්ඩ් හාෆ් එකේ ඒක අපි රිප්ලේස් මේ කරලා අයිඩෙන්ටිෆයි කරලා සෙකන්ඩ් හාෆ් එකේ පොඩ්ඩක් අපි බෝල් ප්ලේයින් එක පොඩ්ඩක් අපි චේන්ජ් කරලා අපි සෙල්ලම් කරා. බට් ස්කෝර් එක තමයි ඒක ඩිෆෙන්ඩින් කරලා ගෙව්වේ. බට් අපි ඇටැක් කරලා ලාස්ට් මූවමන්ට් එකේ ඇවිල්ලා ඩිෆෙන්ස්ලා 3 දෙනෙක් කරලා මිඩ් ෆෝවර්ඩ් එක වැඩි කරලා තමයි සෙල්ලම් කරේ. බට් නෙක්ස්ට් මැච් එකේ මම බලමු ඉන්ෂාල්ලා.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි ඉදිරි තරඟවලට සුබ වතන ඉම්රාන්.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Not a very happy man, but nevertheless will take a lot of learnings from this encounter. Coach of New Star, Imran Hussain. His side has been brilliant in this campaign, but they weren't good enough to try and get all 3 points today. Rather get any point from this fixture against Saunders Sports Club. As we have yet another exciting couple of fixtures tomorrow lined up. Javelin taking on Nigambo Youth, and then later on in the night it's Solid taking on Murugas Mulla, and then on Sunday evening to wrap up this week number 5 it will be St Mary's who will take on Super Sun, and then Mathare City taking on Pelican. Some mouth-watering clashes await to wrap up week 5 as we come to a close from this first day, as Crystal Palace beat SLTB 3-0, handing SLTB yet another loss, and then Saunders winning against New Star, just a slender 1-0 win, a hard and fought one for Saunders Sports Club to take all 3 points and keep that undefeated tagline going into week number 6. It's a wrap from the racecourse here on Friday night. Till we meet you tomorrow, it's a good night and goodbye from all of us here from the racecourse Colombo.